through, so let's try not to dawdle.
You know you're playing a truly awful game when, after just one mission, you're wondering what on earth possessed you to buy the thing in the first place. Maybe it was the lure of a story-driven 4-player co-op campaign, or the promise of classic capture the flag and deathmatch multiplayer. Or perhaps there was simply a vast hole in your life that only a generic third-person shooter could fill. Regardless, if by the time you reach the second mission you're praying for your Xbox to spontaneously combust, just so you're absolutely sure that the game never graces your television again, chances are that you've picked up a lemon. And my word is Scourge Outbreak a big, fat, awful lemon. That much is clear upon hearing the characters start talking. Oh, how you wish they would stop. Each of their lines is delivered with the conviction of an apathetic brick.
It seems the Scourge is slowly making its way to the surface. The sooner we stop Alpha and get out of here, the better.
But given the dialogue and story the voice actors had to work with, it's hardly surprising. Scourge Outbreak's story ploughs the very depths of hackneyed sci-fi, dredges up some drivel, and then coats it in a thick layer of macho tedium.
Ironic, no? A convicted mass murderer clearing his name by... You and I both know. What we know isn't the issue, Major.
It tells the tale of Echo Squad, a group of meat-headed mercenaries hired by a generic megacorporation to rescue a doctor trapped inside a research facility. Or maybe it's a scientist trapped in a prison. Frankly, the story is so poorly structured and so mind-numbingly uninteresting, it's hard to muster the enthusiasm to follow it. What is noticeable, though, is how many games Scourge Outbreak has ripped off in its quest to seemingly be the most homogenous third-person shooter out there. The characters, for example, look like someone tried to cram the muscle-bound dudes of Gears of War into the svelte lines of a Crysis nanosuit, and then chucked a few Adam Jensen-style cyborg details in for good measure. Even a couple of Crysis-style suit abilities have been added, albeit ones that are largely useless. The suit, known as an Ambrosia suit, yes, really, lets you create a temporary shield or create a shockwave for killing multiple enemies. The problem is that neither the shield nor the shockwave offers any real advantage over simply hunkering down behind some cover and letting rip a few rounds. Not that firing weapons is that much more entertaining. The selection offer mirrors what you'd find in Gears of War, but is styled like the futuristic fare from the Mass Effect series. There's a standard rifle, an enemy rifle, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, and a few wildcards like a Gatling gun. Trouble is, not one of them is at all satisfying to use. The spray from each weapon is so imprecise, particularly the shotgun, that even at close range you're lucky to land one bullet, let alone enough to take down an enemy. Plus, the paltry weapon sounds and complete lack of heft and power to each shot make matters worse. Then there are the enemies, who are powered by an AI so terrible that they leap headfirst into shotgun fire without a care in the world. Or they run around like headless chickens trying to find cover, but fail miserably and duck in and out of it like overactive jack-in-the-boxes. At this point, you're probably hoping for something, anything that might make this game enjoyable. Instead, you're saddled with missions that are little more than point A to B affairs, with a bit of dodgy dialogue thrown in along the way. There's 4-player co-op available if you must inflict Scourge Outbreak on your friends, but don't expect any co-op specific features. It's the exact same campaign that makes you want to smash a controller into your face after just 5 minutes. Frankly, it's a mystery that this game exists at all. Not only is Scourge Outbreak neither unique nor slickly produced, but it's fundamentally flawed in all the key areas that a great shooter needs to excel. It somehow even manages to make the Unreal Engine look like a pop-in fest full of awful repetitive textures and jaggies worthy of the original PlayStation. There's simply no place in the world for a lemon of this magnitude.
Let's finish this. Dismissed.